Depicting the ruins of the baths of Caracalla in Rome, this drawing is one of roughly 40 that William Kentridge made for the very first opera he directed, called Il Ritorno de Ulysses, commissioned by the Kunstenfestival in Brussels in 1998. His subsequent operas include The Magic Flute by Mozart in 2005, The Nose by Dmitri Shostakovich in 2010, Lulu by Alban Berg in 2015, Wojciech, also by Alban Berg in 2017, and the latest, The Head and the Load, 2019. The opera followed straight after the first 7 hugely successful video animation films of his well-known Soho Chronicles. In 1989, he did Johannesburg, second greatest city after Paris, 1990, Monument, 1991, Mine, also in 1991, Sobriety, Obesity and Growing Old, 1994, Felix in Exile, 1996, History of the Main Complaint, 1998, Weighing and Wanting. The drawing would have been digitized and screened as a backdrop for the stage on which the acting and singing took place. Images shifted from pastoral glades to urban waste, from ruined ancient cities to office buildings being demolished. The story told in the opera is that of the larger-than-life character from Homer's The Iliad, Ulysses, on his return from the 10-year-old Trojan Wars and from another 10 years of not finding his way home, focusing specifically on him having to fend off his wife Penelope's 3 suitors, she under the impression that Ulysses was long dead. It is based on the musical score of Claudio Monteverdi opera composed in 1641 with a libretto written by Giacomo Bardoro. Kentridge devised a highly innovative design for the opera. Center stage is semicircled by a very steep, stepped anatomy theatre-like structure on which the chorus and the soloists were positioned. They overlook the anatomical dissection of the main character Ulysses, laying prostrate on an old metal gurney from a Joburg hospital at center stage. The drawing in the present lot and all the others projected against the black wall, representing Ulysses' subconsciousness. Ulysses and all the other characters are puppets designed by the Handspring Puppet Company, Kentridge previously having employed their services for some of his other creative works. 1992, Wojciech on the Highveld, 1995, Faustus in Africa, 1996, Ubu and the Truth Commission, and after Ulysses, in 2000, Confessions of Zeno. Each character was essentially played by 3 entities: the puppet, the puppeteer or manipulator, and the singer, making directing the opera a highly challenging and complex affair. Kentridge, struck by the agency of the puppets, explained that this setup is very much what life is all about, constructed of fragments forming a whole. He also elevated the opera as subsidiary art form, largely consisting only of costumes and decor, to a major Gesamtkunstwerk or collaborative artwork. The drawing projected on the back wall of the stage essentially enhances the inner conflict of the characters. The ruins depicting in this work perhaps a symbol of the lost 10 years Ulysses spent at war and the lost 10 years finding his way home, as well as the lives of his people and the country in ruins. The depiction of decay and collapse, as well as other drawings of Piranesi-like ruins and deserted street scenes, suggests an exterior enemy that Ulysses has to fight, juxtaposed with his interior conflict of self-worth and responsibility and overwhelming emotions of failure and loss. The interior struggle is visualized in yet another set of drawings, which includes X-rays, cross-sections of the brain and sonar scans. It is, however, in the bits of sprouting plant life in the drawing that these conflicts are ameliorated in a manner of speaking, and rejuvenation and rebirth take place. Out of the ruins grow a confident young tree with young leaves. Out of the drawings of Ulysses' brain scans and cross-sections of his heart grows an iris, another important motif in the Kentridge oeuvre, symbolizing his wife Penelope. The present lot is a highly significant work in Kentridge's artistic career, drawing on previous imagery and anticipating new motifs in his work. The baths of Caracalas, built in AD 212 and operational till AD 530, also enjoyed a rebirth. The Rome Opera House is currently housed in the ruins, and interestingly enough, the central part of the baths served as inspiration of the design of Pennsylvania Station in New York, as well as for the design of the Chicago Union Station.